Alright, so now we're going to practice using the vocabulary to identify angles. So these are your 6 options. We just talked about them in the video previous to this one. So let's say we have these 3 lines drawn out. These 2 are my parallel lines. This one is my transversal. If I want to know the relationship between this angle and this angle, which of those 6 options would that be? So notice that one is interior, one is exterior. So it can't be any of these because one is inside, one is outside. These are when they're both inside, they're both outside, they're both inside, they're both outside. Here there's 1 and 1. So it's gotta be one of these 2. These are in the same position on both parallel lines. So this one is on the bottom right, this one is on the bottom right. Remember that it creates 8 angles. Bottom right. Because they're in the same position, this one would be corresponding angles. So now looking at angles 3 and 5. If we have those 2, they are on the inside of the parallel lines, so that means interior. It's got to be either alternate or consecutive. Now let's look at what sides they're on from the transversal. They're on the same side, they're both on the left. Alternate means on opposite corners. Consecutive means on the same side. So this would have to be consecutive interior. Okay, now let's look at angles 2 and 7. Notice that both are on the outside of the parallel line, so it's got to be exterior. Now we got to figure out, is it alternate or consecutive? And we'll see, are they both on the same side of the transversal or are they on opposite corners? Well, one's on the left bottom, one's on the right top. Opposite corners means alternate exterior. Last one. Let's do 6 and 7. Okay, so one is inside, one is outside, so it's not going to be one of these because again, they both have to be interior or exterior, so it's going to be one of these. Remember that corresponding means in the same position, one on each parallel line, but there's nothing on this one. These 2 angles are across from each other. And that was a definition of vertical angles. Angles that are across from each other are made by the same 2 lines.